Thank you. So now we have a lot of experts in AI in the room, so I'm thankful to be allowed to speak because I'm not an expert. I'm a banker like you guys. So I am joining Skandiabanken as their chief digital officer in January next year. Currently on garden leave, it leaves me a lot of time to really dive into the field of AI. And for me, I'm mostly interested in demystifying the whole AI paradigm and the hype that's in every bank right now, because everybody's talking about AI and nobody really knows what it's all about. Trying to pinpoint the different areas where this can be relevant to my everyday job. This being coming out of looking into robo-advisory, obviously, in the beginning, and moving from there also into more the operations, not in the basic robotic process automation, because to be honest, that's not very intelligent. That's just telling an algorithm what to do, and it does exactly that, no more nor less. In some areas that's good, but when it comes to, for instance, the compliance function, where the cost of compliance, especially within AML, is increasing every day. How can we as a bank employ AI, machine learning, to just reduce the amount of false positives when it comes to these money laundering flags just a little bit? My previous job was in an alliance of regional savings banks, and one of those banks, fairly small bank, every year they got 8,000 flags that need to be manually looked through. And out of those 8,000 flags for potential money laundering cases, 36 were reported to the police. So there's a vast room for opportunity, and this is a really, really, really small community bank. Now that I'm going to a bigger bank, I don't know the numbers because I'm not on the inside yet. It will probably be vast amounts of saving opportunities when it comes to compliance function. And lastly, also everybody is talking about Siri and all these virtual assistants. The use of AI in customer engagement is also one of the areas that I think will be extremely helpful. I will be in a bank which is Norway's first internet-only bank. We have no branches. We are only on call center and mostly online because we're trying to bring down the call center and get people to just use the online channels. So the use of machine learning in the dialogue, it is something I've been looked into in my previous job, because we as a bank, we sit on vast amounts of customer data because we have to. In order to be compliant, we have stored all these chat logs, all these emails, all these logs from the call centers. And with the advances in natural language processing, we can start extracting meaning out of that content, which is just sitting there in the data warehouse today, just because we have to. So that is my approach into AI in the professional world. I have a technical background, so I'm a huge nerd. So on my spare time, I spend a lot of time looking more into the ethical and legal implications of artificial intelligence in both the workplace and also in the society as a whole. So I'm looking forward to today. I think we will have great discussions. I came a bit late because I had a connecting flight, which didn't take me here early enough. But from what I heard, the level of expertise makes me humble to be here on stage. Thank you.